By Sue Mitchell James Thompson. 20 years after Amazon started mailing books to Australian consumers, the online behemoth will kick off its new e-commerce business on Thursday with a soft launch, ahead of an expected full launch on Friday. Amazon's widely anticipated entry, more than 12 months in the making, will trigger the biggest shake-up in retail in a generation, bringing prices down and forcing local retailers to lift their game amid the toughest trading conditions since the GFC. It comes a week after Amazon Australia's country manager Rocco Brianager told potential sellers at Amazon's first Marketplace Seller Summit in Sydney that the retailer was really close to launching. In an internal email sent on Tuesday and obtained by tech website Lifehacker, the e-commerce giant told all Amazon Marketplace sellers to have their pricing, stock and details ready for an internal testing phase kicking off on Thursday. Dear seller, to prepare for the launch of the Amazon Marketplace in Australia, we will start an internal testing phase with a small number of customers on Thursday, 23 November 2017, 2 p.m. Est, the email said. Once you have passed seller identity verification, you will be part of this testing phase, and you should be prepared to receive orders from this point onward. We are very excited to have you on board during this testing phase. Let's make history. Sellers who have set up shop on Amazon Marketplace confirmed the soft launch on Thursday and full launch on Black Friday, but declined to be quoted, citing non-disclosure agreements. Amazon, which has been selling books, e-books and Kindles in Australia for years, started populating its local site this week with hundreds of new products. Internet searches show links to Sunbeam toasters, Breville smart ovens and Dyson vacuum cleaners, although the links do not function and instead offer to redirect visitors to the Amazon Australia homepage. Amazon will launch both its marketplace and first-party retail offers, including branded and private label kitchen and household appliances, consumer electronics, smartwatches, homewares, clothing and footwear, toys and games. Amazon's Australian country manager Rocco Brianager were really close. Tony Wagener Scott Kilmartin, an e-commerce consultant who runs an ice cream business on the side, said Amazon plans to promote the launch by handing out free ice cream at train stations across Australia. Now it's showtime, he said, adding that it was unclear whether Amazon would keep Thursday's soft launch to a few hours of testing or leave the site open for good. But he said his work with online retailers left him with some concerns that smaller sellers on Amazon Marketplace may be inundated in the launch phase, leaving them scrambling for stock to meet Christmas demand. There is some risk there for some of these smaller retailers that don't carry a lot of inventory. While many retailers and investors have been fretting about the impact of the Amazon's Australian entry, new research from UBS released on Wednesday sounded a more hopeful note. The research, based on a survey of 1,800 consumers, found the online share of the Australia retail sector was likely to increase from 8% to around 19% by 2023, excluding food. While Amazon will accelerate this shift, UBS analyst Ben Gilbert argued Australian retailers should be well positioned to benefit, pointing to the fact that the share of online retail dollars going to international retailers had fallen from 27% to 20% since January 2012. However, he warned that Amazon's arrival will squeeze profit margins by forcing Australian retailers to lower prices and invest in service and delivery.